Hey guys and girls, welcome back to another beautiful video on this beautiful channel, this beautiful day. How you guys and girls doing? Hope you're doing great. As always, today let's just start off by fixing some of these errors that we got here, and we'll be fleshing out the operator for the indexing operator here, and we'll be fleshing out some other stuff, so that's gonna be cool. But before we get started, please check out the description box. You got a bunch of useful links down there. You got links to my Twitter, where you can follow me if you want, my support page, my Discord, and other nice playlists where you can find information. In this series, it's not really a tutorial, like I said, just yeah, you gotta look at tutorials. I'll try to explain as much as I can. Then you can just drop a like or subscribe if you want to. But before, what am I saying? No, let's just get started. Alright, so cool. We're just gonna remove this inventory here. I think that was bugging up. And then this complains because you actually have to return a value here. I just can't leave that empty. But I just gotta do something on my phone real quick. 1 second here. There we go. Okay, cool. So let's just start off with the operator here. So the whole point of this operator is to return an item object for us, and then kind of just give us that item object, and we can do whatever we want with it, change stuff to it, and manipulate it any way we want, but we want to return a reference to it if it exists. So that's also one thing. This index can go below 0. You have no control what the user is going to try to or the programmer rather is going to try to access. So you actually want to, put some safeguards up that make sure that we can't go below 0 or greater than the size of the array. So if index is less than 0 or index is greater than or equal to this number of items, we're gonna do some error thingy, else we're fine. So else we're gonna be fine. All right, but basically instead of that, we're just gonna keep the if, and we're gonna throw a out of bounds exception here. So we're just gonna say, just throw a character here. We're not catching this. You can use try catch to get this, but it's just gonna throw out of bounds, and it's gonna end the program for us, right? Because we don't want to be able to access something outside. That's illegal. So we want it to just crash and tell us what the hell happened. So I can catch this if I want, and then otherwise we'll return this items at position index. So this is and then dereference that, because we're sending a referenced item here. So just make sure you send the reference and dereference this. So there you go. That's basically your operator. So it's gonna be able to return something through here. Now we're gonna do the same thing in get at here. Okay. So I'm just gonna copy paste everything just like that. Index, boom, boom, boom. We're fine. Don't have to worry too much about this. So that's cool. These two are gonna be our main things, but we'll just leave them alone for now. We did fix expand, and we did fix that. Okay, that's cool. Capacity, returning stuff. That's cool. Operator, we'll just leave that. This might not be 100% correct, but like I said in the previous video, I'll check it out and I'll fix everything at the end of this mini inventory series that we're doing right now. But that's cool. So we can get something at. Okay, so we're actually at this add function now. Let me just see that I'm recording. Yep. Okay. So there we go. I'm at the add function. To start off, what we need to do is we need to check if this number of items is greater or equal to this cap, then we need to do an expand, right? Just like that. So remember, every time we add something, we're gonna check for if the array is filled up, right? If it's filled up. If it is filled up, we need to expand it so we get more empty spaces to put stuff in. So basically we have a small box and we fill it up to the brim with smaller boxes in it containing items, right? Just imagine a box in your storage, a three-dimensional box. So we fill it up, and then we find, oh damn, okay, I need a bigger box. What do? You get another box, a bigger empty box, right, from the store or something. You get it and you put it there. It's big and it's huge. You know how much space it has. Maybe it's double the volume of the older box, but it's empty, right? And then we're gonna start off by slowly putting all of these smaller boxes in that bigger box, and then we're just gonna throw that old box away or pack it up and put it somewhere, right? So that's exactly what's happening here. That's why we're using expand. So we found out it's full. Let's expand it. Cool. So once that's done, then I'm gonna do this. Excuse me. This, please. God damn it. This items at position. This number of items plus plus equals new item. So you're like, whoa, dude, slow down. What the hell are you doing? What the hell is all this stuff? Now, if you watched my tutorials before, you don't have to look at this. You can skip forward a little bit. But if you haven't and you don't know what the hell this is, let me just explain it to you quickly. What's happening is that number of items is always the amount of items that we have in our array, right? So if we use this variable, if we have a box of 5 items, number of items is going to be 5. Okay. But in an array, the items are at 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Just follow me on that. 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. But that's 5 items, right? 0 is also, there's an item at 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Number of items itself, the variable itself, is actually 5. So if I'm trying to index items at the position number of items, I'm gonna always get the position 1 after the last valid element, right? So the last item is at position 4, and I'm trying to index at a number 5, so it's gonna be 1 past it, right? It's gonna be to the right of it, and we know that that position is gonna be an empty position, somewhere where we can add another item. And the plus plus after means that after we access this items at position 5 and we put an item in, number of items should be increased. So this is called postfix, right? So adding it before here would have meant that, okay, number of items is 5, but I'm gonna add 1 to it before I do this whole operation. So that would add items at position 6. We don't want that. We want to add it after. So we'll add it to 5, a new item, and then we'll increase this to 6. So at the next line here, and any time after it, it's going to be, number of items is going to be 6. That's why it's a very short way of writing a long bunch of code, right? This is a short way of writing this operation. It's a good way to do it. So there you go. So you create a new item there, and you should be fine. That's basically it. You can add more items and all that stuff. So that's cool. Now if we went into character.h and we created an inventory, okay, just like that, and basically that will create an inventory with this 10 slots, right? Let's see, 10 slots, yeah, 10 slots which are empty, and then we're gonna need more functions. For example, we're gonna need a std string print or toString, like that, const. All right, we're gonna need a toString function. For that, we're gonna have to include string here. Boom. Control period enter. Save that toString, return std string. All right, fine. We're gonna also need to include string stream. Stream. Okay, there you go. String stream included. String stream. Oh wait, std string stream ss. Okay, so we have that, and we're just gonna return ss.str like we always do. So we're gonna fill this string stream up with stuff, and we're gonna return it. All right, and what are we gonna fill it up with? Well, we're gonna go to this number of items actually, and we're going to just print out all the items that we have in this inventory. Okay, so I'm gonna do a ss I space, and then maybe whatever item dot name or something like that. I don't know, whatever. We'll do something here, but we'll leave it empty for now. Just a little space here, just placeholder, new line, boom. All right, and then we'll return this string stream. Basically, that's gonna be it. So we're gonna add all our items. Boom, 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 boom. Let me just see. New line, new line. Okay, fine. Number of items. Cool, 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 cool. All right. So that's good. No problems. Fine, that's cool. All right, so we create the inventory inside here. Let me just run this. Let's just see if we can fix all the issues there are. What the hell did I just do? Okay, there we go. So there's a bunch of stuff happening, possible loss of data. I'm gonna check all that out as well. In the end, we're not gonna have any errors there or any warnings either. So there we go. Our thing worked. Let's create a character. Create a new character. Something still didn't crash. Back to menu. Start the game. Character menu. And obviously here we're gonna have the nice little inventory screen. Assign stat points still doesn't work. We'll work on that later as well. Name and bio, everything works. Minus. Let's just see the travel menu. Oh yeah, we gotta fix the travel menu as well. We'll do that eventually. So there you go. That's about it. That's about it. That's great. Before we end this video, let me just go into travel really quick. Let me see if we have. Okay, we have 5 there. Didn't really remove that problem I was having, but okay, that's cool. It still goes into no such error, no such location, because random of number of locations. Okay, fine. Let's just do something here. Location, new line, and then I'm gonna print it out. So I'm just gonna see how that works before we end the video. So I just want to see what happens, why it says that. Let's do create character. So we'll start the game. Okay, travel menu. Okay, 38. That doesn't really make sense, does it? Up. Okay, fine. Yeah, that doesn't really make sense. I don't know why the hell it was 38, but now I know where the problem is. It's around here somewhere. So location, for some reason, this number of locations is really huge. Okay, number of locations is 5. Alright, well, it might be this error, but okay, yeah, that must be why. Let's see. Okay, let's try that. Let's try that. So we'll get the seed after, right there. Let's just try one more time. I know this is dragging out the video, but let's just try it one more time. 41. Okay, for some reason. Okay, you know what? Whatever. We'll check that out. I'll figure that out. But anyway, thanks for sticking with me. I hope you learned something. Hope it's going well. Check out tutorials on dynamic arrays and pointers, and check out my description box for a bunch of useful links, all that stuff. Drop a like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter if you want to. Thank you so much for sticking with me. Take care, and I'll see you guys and girls in the next video. All right, bye bye.